So what's our trip look like, baby?
3,172 miles.
From where to where?
Port Richey, Florida, all the way to Great Falls, Montana. I'm gonna zero in. We chose to take 70 kind of across most of it just because it linked up a lot of cool places. Denver and then to Utah and to like up 15 to Provo, Idaho Falls, Butte,
Salt Lake City. We're gonna see Park City and Sundance.
I'm trying to figure out like
National
what
Forest.
these things are though. Like, why does it have an exclamation mark? What is it in this RV Trip Wizard? How come like when you click it, it doesn't pop up? What does that mean?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do, when we pull out of here, we're gonna try to hammer. We're gonna hammer all the way until we get to Denver. And then we're gonna stay in Denver for 3 days and go around there and show you all that. Then we're gonna continue on 70 and we're gonna hit Arches National Park.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the red rock with all those arches are, southern Utah. And then we're gonna
down right here by Moab.
Yeah.
Arches National Park. We're gonna make a little out of our way trip down to Moab.
And then we're gonna hit Moab. And then we're not sure everything else right just yet, but then we're gonna head into the Wasatch Mountains from Provo, and right on the other side of Provo is Sundance National Forest.
Yeah, we chose. I choose 2 parks a lot.
It was really something.
Just in case one of them won't be able to take us, because this is just our preliminary, and then we'll call them and see which ones can take us, and then I'll kind of.
And then from there, we're going to try to stay out west a while. We'll see. We got Santa Fe in the works after Montana, so keep your fingers crossed there. We'll spend the winter there, skiing, mountain biking, yeah, all that good stuff. Plus Santa Fe is pretty cool anyway.
Cool.
Should be exciting.
I'm so excited.
As you know, we show you where we go. We show you what we do. Well, we've been in Florida, and I know most everybody's seen the beach, but we have to show you what we do. That's, oh, there's Florida, the beach. I know it's been a little bit boring, but when we get out west, it should get grand and exciting. That's the plan, anyway.
I can't wait to see all the scenes. I know it's going to be a long trip. I just want
3,000 miles.
All the stuff we're going to see and like what we're going to do.
3,000 miles.
I can do some things to cut down on the miles.
But we're not trying. We want to take a path that is worth taking.
How do I print?
But again, we're going to be just hammering. Staying one night, hopping up and leaving, just hammer all the way until we get to Denver. Because we've seen Midwest, we've seen Nashville, we've seen all that, not fully, but we want to get out and spend our time. We've got 2 weeks to make it there, so we want to hurry up then slow down. Hurry up and then slow down when we get in the mountains. That's the point. Well, here I am about to pull out in about an hour from the spot we've been in for 3 months. The longer you stay somewhere, the more prep time there is to get out. you just collect stuff and get stuff out of place more because you're in there living more. But got everything going. I've got the ACs running still from last night, but only thing left to do, I've already shut off the hot water heater, the gas, closed the propane tanks, put up the poop hoses and racks. I gotta pull the water, let off the pressure, put up the hose. I still got to get on the roof, do some sweeping up there, just make sure nothing bad's up there. And I already walked it once before I pulled in the slides. I always do that. Everything's secure, the cart's loaded. Again, I've been working for days to get this, and the reason we're pulling out, we're not pulling out for our trip until like Thursday, Friday. Now Bethany has to work till Friday, but it's Memorial Day weekend. I don't want to be on the road with the rig, so if I can get it back from the RV Elite Repair Shop, that's the name of it, Elite RV, then I'm gonna hit the road Thursday and head to Middle Georgia, and then Bethany's gonna come meet me Friday. But Florida traffic, ooh. Now I just rode around too, and you know, because we're not right off the main road, it's kind of a mid road and then 19, and I got to go across. I got to bring this rig about 2 hours south. I hate to go south, it gets busier going south, but this is where this excellent, highly rated RV repair shop is, Palmetto, Florida. So anyway, I've driven in the truck and planned my escape. I say do that when you can. Make sure the way out is good. You got your best route, which way you're gonna go out of the park. Because sometimes just the way you come in, going out can be different. You know what I mean? So she was clean. So let me get buttoned up and we'll hit the road. So anyway, even the RV GPS tried to send me down 19, which is light after light after light. It's 3 lanes also, but it's like the busiest dang road there is here. Well, I mapped it out, and you should open the map. I like to open Google Maps will show you different routes, and then I can research it. So when you know, always default to highways and interstates when you can. Now 19 is a highway, but I'm cutting over on a highway called 52. Now look, traffic is like minimal. So this takes me to 75, so I can take 75. As you know, interstates have no lights. Well, that saves tons of time, tons of brake, tons of gas. And it's just easier and safer. And you see, get in the middle lane. Just get in the middle lane. People can go around you and whatever. Just get in the middle lane until you know you're about to turn in a couple of miles. Now, of course, be in the lane you're going to turn early. You know, make sure you're in that lane early. But that middle lane just cruises. You just get there and you don't have to worry about it. And that's the easiest thing about RVing, is once you get in a lane, you got a lane, it's just cruising then and watching out for idiots. And lights like this turning on me, I'm not stopping for that. Kiss my ass. I'd have had to really get on it to stop for that. You notice different lights are timed different. Like different city managers or whatever. I don't know who handles that, but you know, they play with light times and stuff like that. So this one goes green to yellow to red pretty quick here. But anyway, pick a lane. I got 15 miles and I'm gonna hit 75. And then I'll, you know, it gets attentive real quick when you gotta, you know, turn. And then once you get in your lane, it's cruising again. But yeah, I'm bringing this RV down to get the jacks raised and a bunch of other stuff I'll show you. Bethany's at work, and Memorial Day weekend's coming up, so I'm hoping to pull out on Thursday.
Turn right onto the Suncoast.
Right. Okay, so you don't want the axle service anymore, the brake service?
Right.
Okay.
It was never brakes, it was repacking the bearings.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Slide out cable repair?
Yes,
Gotta
I've,
slide out.
I've got the cable.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or we can put it on top of here until
That's fine.
until we're done. We get. Oh, I want to show you the corner.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
I
you
think
want
I
us to
just
try
lost.
and-
I think I just lost that piece.
Shoot.
I mean, that piece was on there.
Oh. Okay, so you want us to try and find that
Oh,
replacement
no.
piece for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like you kind of need that piece to finish
That's
the.
what it, yeah, to hold everything together so that they can, because it looks like over here, it's, you know, it's all put on when there's a screw that goes through
Yes.
right here, and then it's all sealed.
Right, I got you. Man, I hate that. These jacks, see how low they are?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
These four. The front jacks are fine, obviously.
That's fine, it's the
So
rear.
I want to lift these up 2 notches
You want these up too?
and these up too.
Okay.
Because I mean, they ride so low. Now, I don't know if we can because of this thing.
Oh, I see.
So,
That pedestal might be in that area there
yeah.
that holds your spare.
So, one here,
Yeah,
if
two
not,
on
and
the
then
back.
2 on the back. But if they can do 2 somehow, just
Yeah. Although one with mid possible too.
and then 2 in the back.
Okay.
Because that's just way too low.
Right. You said the valve for your city water handle came off?
Yeah. It didn't come off. I twisted it off. We lost water, and I was aggravated,
Right.
you know, and I came and I just went. I did this valve, but I didn't let the pressure off, and I just twisted it right off.
Darn. Yes, you mentioned the door for the bedroom.
Yes. Yeah, right at a year, you got to get everything.
Kind of put together. Right?
Yeah, you get a list by then, you know. You want to put the code on
Yeah.
the sheet. There's a rail here.
Okay.
You see how it's got screws every so often?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was missing the back 2 screws.
Okay.
I ordered a extender to my drill and drove one in at an angle, but I could not reach the back one.
Oh, okay.
And this door still, see, I've got this
Still
here.
sags.
Yeah,
Oh,
see
I
it?
see, yeah.
So I think this wall is going to need to be replaced. I mean, taken off to get to it.
Right? Yikes. Okay.
And then the bedroom slide is this back
Okay.
top cable, and I believe it's still I think the cable's still threaded or whatever you call it,
Okay.
which makes it easier because what they do is they attach new cable and they pull it and it
Right.
pulls through, and it
It
makes it
comes
much
through.
an easier, much easier job.
Okay.
The light.
Oh, okay.
This happened between talking to y'all. There's this weird little light bulb. It's in the drawer there,
Okay.
and I went to remove it for the night light, and the pin broke
Oh, no.
from the little light. It's like a little light.
Jeez.
And then I went to get the pin out and everything else. Then the ceramic housing around it.
What?
Now I don't know if they can, because this is an RV. It's a whirlpool.
Yeah.
But if they get, if they
I'm
can,
sure they'll fit. If they can, they will. Okay.
you don't have anything else on your list that I'm forgetting, do you?
Nope, that is everything on my list.
So they're cool as crap here, but funny thing, they didn't have anything that could handle the weight of the rig to put it in the spot, so I just had to park it between some Class A's.
Are too low, they need to be raised. Mid jack 1, 2 if possible. Rear jack 2. Clip the rear driver's side corner. We're gonna get an estimate for replacing that piece, and if there's any other body work that needs to be done there, which I doubt there will be. Replace the slide out cable, the valve from the city water, the sliding door is hanging, and that the screw is in the very back of the inside wall.
And did you want to add the gray?
Yes, the gray, I'll add that to there, but there'll be no charge because they'll be in there at the same time. We did put you supplied the cables for the slide out, so that is our estimate disclaimer, and that should be it. So far, the estimate's at $1725.38.
Okay.
And if you can sign this one for me. This pen is kind of goofy.
Goofy pen.
Hello.
Don't anybody being able to forge my signature.
That's right.
My
There
John
you are,
Hancock.
sir.
Thank you
are
so
all
much.
set.
Y'all are awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, and have a safe trip back.
But I got it in, so
Yep, you sure did.
y'all can, and power's right there, right?
Yep, sure is.
Inverter's on right now, so it's running off the batteries. Please
Okay, I'll make
shut
sure
that
to
off and get it plugged in so it doesn't drain my batteries.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Coming into Tampa now, going to pick up the rig from Elite RV, and you know, where we're getting some things done. They weren't able to get it all done. You know, I gave them a short window, but they've raised the jacks and done some other things. I'll walk through it. But as I told you, I took the long way around the other day. I did not want to take this way because it was later. Now this is early in the morning, so you see it's not that busy. But still, up here is a turn where I've got to get to 75, and it's a nightmare. Like, it usually backs way up from the turn lane. Like, if you don't know to be ready for it, you'll miss it. Pick your route is my point. You can't always do it though. You end up in some hairy stuff. I had to do a U-turn with the rig from a single turning lane. I wasn't in the right lane to turn. I had to be in the left lane, and it looked about like this, and I was able to do it in this F450 with a 44 foot. I did a freaking U-turn and made it into that third lane just fine. So today's a long one. I suggest you would know this, dress comfortably on a travel day. So I had to drive, I'm on that drive, 2 hours south. I got to pick up the rig, go through it, move some stuff that we were in an Airbnb, move some stuff back in, make sure it's all hitched right and like normal, and then leave for Middle Georgia from here. So it's going to be 2 and then 2 and then 6. That's 10, plus getting gas, walking the dogs, whatever. It's at least a 12-hour day on the road today. I don't like to hammer like that with an RV. That's not ideal. Okay, I'd say 6 hours would be ideal. About 6 hours. Yeah. So we'll see how long it takes. But yeah, you do these 12-hour days. I mean, now it's in the repair shop. I had to drive it down to the best one I could find. So whatever, you do what you have to do. But like I say, as a rule, about 6 hours. These hammer days are no bueno. So just to let you know, it said Sun Pass only. I went through a toll for this big nice bridge we're about to go over, I guess. And you see the reflection, the RV is from Transcorp RV Toll Pass, and that's what we've got. And they say it works on 98% of things. I went through to make sure it worked because it said Sun Pass only. I know it works anywhere Easy Pass works, but I went through and I said, well, Easy Pass work through here? And You know, he was an older New Yorker, you know, they were a little more. He's like, it says go. So, okay, thanks for the answer. I guess it does work, you know. But he's like, idiot, you know, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the light or whatever, because I was talking to him. Hey, you know, would the Easy Pass work? I actually put the metal thing over trying to block it, but it still read it. So I didn't expect it to read it at all. I was just wanted to ask him would the Easy Pass work? Because if Easy Pass works, then I know that my transponder works. But at least I know it's working, because these transponders you get, it's not like they got a light. Now some of them, a lot of places will say go and they'll give you a green light and you know it picked it up. But these things don't light up or beep at all when they're red. So you're like, does it work? Well, anyway, good to know it's working, because I haven't used it in months too. What's cool about the RV toll pass is if you don't use it, it goes dormant. Okay, it is a monthly fee, but it'll just sit there dormant until you start using it, and then you kind of pay it's a nominal fee. I can't remember, 20-30 bucks. I mean, I know that's a lot, but it's nice just to have it, and it just works wherever the hell you are. And so anyway, it activates it. So I'm going to pay the monthly fee for this month, which is fine, because whatever. And no matter where I go, I've got that thing and it'll work. So I don't have to worry about tolls or stop or whatever. I can just cruise on through. Because stopping with the rig kind of sucks. You know, it wastes a lot of time. Especially if you're on those toll roads where it's just every 3 miles you're pulling through a toll. It's amazing some places. And it just eat up your time. I mean, you think stoplights eat up your time. Try that. But this is a pretty cool bridge. You know, I always kind of show you bridges and stuff, structures that are cool. That's because I like them, and I thought you might too. Isn't that cool? So I'm here, pick up the rig. They're busier than they have room for. They just pulled in a big bus.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
So did this go up one?
One. They just went up one.
That helps. But this one went up two?
The back went up two, and they're all torqued 200 pounds.
Perfect.
So they're
This
higher.
This one would hit more than that one usually, you know.
Most likely.
Like if I go down it'll be this back end that scrapes. Yeah. And when I'm going to back into a spot that's like this one goes because the tires are usually, that one can only scrape going forward because the tires would come up first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we couldn't take
That's
that one
beautiful.
up anymore, but you're
No, but even that's gonna help.
And you was plugged in all this whole time.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Everything in your fridge was good and kept good. You love the door.
Oh, good, good. Wonderful.
Oh, that's my wife's gonna love the door, and I love my wife. So, happy wife, happy life.
That's true.
Pretty tight what I gotta pull out of. They're gonna guide me though. See the difference? I'm in Georgia now. I'm south of Valdosta. And look at the open lanes. You saw, I mean, it's hard to tell on this because it's such a wide angle. It looks like they're far away when you see it. Like that car is pretty much right in front of me. But you can see the open road compared, and you can see the people going south compared to going north. Because it's Memorial Day weekend. But it's only Thursday. But that's why I left early, because I did not want to be in Florida. You saw it's just busy anyway, and then Memorial Day weekend, pulling out on Friday, no thank you.